All right, guys, I am absent today and we have a sub. My son has a fever, so I'm staying home with him today. And if the substitute could look on the table, that if you're looking at the kids, it is on the right side. There should be a pile of lime green papers, and those are what the kids can take notes on. If you could pass out the lime green papers to the students in class, then they can take notes on that. If you can't find the lime green papers on the table on the right of the class, if you're looking at the kids, then students, you'll have to just take notes in your notebook. All right, so we are starting lesson 10.1. So write 10.1 3D shapes, and you can either write this on the lime green notes or in your notebook, depending on what you have here. So what we're going to do first is name 3D shapes. In our planner, we can write down our homework. It is page 590, problems 1 through 12 all, and then we have a lesson check. So write that in your planner. You can pause this video and let them do that, and then we'll start taking notes. So we're going to name 3D shapes, and this is lesson 10.1. And this should be in your notes. If it's not, then we'll just do our best here. So three-dimensional figures have 3 dimensions: length, width, and height. We've only done 2D shapes so far this year. A flat surface of a 3D figure is called a face. If you have your printed notes, highlight that. The flat surface is called a face. An edge is where 2 faces meet, like right here. This is an edge. Right here or here. A vertex is where the figure comes to a point, so where it's kind of pointy. That part's the vertex. And the base of the shape is what we'll use to classify or name the figure. Okay? What I want you to write right here is polyhedron. And then down below here, write non-polyhedron. So these ones up here are polyhedrons, and then down here, these are non-polyhedrons. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. So there are 2 types of polyhedrons. There are prisms and pyramids. So the key things about prisms is that there is 2 parallel congruent bases, and they're polygons. So that's why this is called a polyhedron, because all the sides are polygons. There's no curves. The remaining faces are parallelograms. Okay, so here's my one base right here, and on the bottom there's my other parallel base, and then all these sides here are rectangles. And then here is my base, and then here's my other base, and then the sides are all rectangles, parallelograms. Okay, a pyramid is where you have one base. There's not 2 parallel bases, and it's a polygon. That's why it's called a polyhedron. And then the rest of the faces are triangles. Okay, and it looks like the pyramids in Egypt. Okay, so for naming these, the base on this is a rectangle, so we call that a rectangular prism. The base on this is 6 sides, a hexagon, so we call it a hexagonal prism. Okay, over here these are pyramids. This is a triangle base, so we call that a triangular pyramid because it comes to a point. And then this has a square base. Down here, it's a square base, so we call that a square pyramid. So the difference is this comes to a point. That would really hurt if it hit you in the eye, and this would still hurt, but not as bad because there's 2 parallel bases. It's flatter. This is really pointy. That's a pyramid. Okay, down here, these are not polyhedrons, and that's because the bases are curved. Those aren't polygons. So we have cylinders where there's 2 parallel bases, and they're circles. And they're connected by a curved surface. It's a rectangle, basically. If you think about a can of soup and you take off the label on the outside, it's a rectangle if you flatten it out. And then cones have one base, like a pyramid, but it's a circle. And it has a curved surface that comes to a point. So this is like a party hat. This is more pointy, and oh man, that would hurt just like a pyramid. Worse than a cylinder because, I mean, it would still hurt, but there's two bases here on a cylinder, and a cone has one base. Okay, so in your homework, what you're going to be doing is naming shapes. Okay, and like I said, you can pause the video at any time if kids need to rehear something or they need time to write stuff down. Okay, so what you're going to do is identify the bases and the faces of the figure and then name it. Okay, so if I'm looking at this one right here, I have a base right here, and then the parallel base is at the back. It's right here. Okay, so those are my two parallel bases. So if I'm naming the bases, these are 8-sided. If I count it, that's 8 sides. It looks like an octagon. It's like a stop sign. So I would put in my homework, because your homework's going to be just like this. You would put bases. Let me just put B for bases. The bases are the parallel sides in this one, and those are octagons. And then the faces, you could put F. The faces are everything else. And can you tell here, these are the faces, everything that's not the octagon, those are rectangles. Okay, so that's what you would do for the first part of your homework. Name them. Okay. Then if we're going to name it, this has two parallel bases, and they are polygons. So this is called a octagonal prism. So if I was going to name this, this one is an octagonal prism. And I'm just going to abbreviate here because I'm running out of space. That's an octagonal prism. Okay. If I go over here to this one, can you find the base? What is the shape of it? You can pause the video. See if kids can guess. Okay, the base is here. To the bottom here, and it comes to a point above it. This base has 5 sides. If a shape has 5 sides, that's called a pentagon. And the faces are everything else. These are the faces right here. Those are triangles. So the faces are triangles. So I'll put F for faces. These are triangles. Okay. If it has 2 bases, it's called a prism. If it has 1 base and it's a polygon, just like this one, and it comes to a point, that's called a pyramid. So we've got a pentagon for the base, and it comes to 1 point, so that's called a pentagonal pyramid. Okay, so I'll name it here, pentagonal pyramid. Pentagonal pyramid. Okay. So this one right here, sometimes kids think that that's a pyramid, but a pyramid comes to 1 point like this. This is on its side, and there's 2 bases. I can see them here. They're parallel. Those are triangles. Those are the bases. This is a prism. There's 2 parallel bases. It's just been flipped on its side. Okay, it's like a wedge of cheese or something. So the bases are triangles. See if you can figure out what the faces are. What are the shape of the faces? Okay, pause the video, see if the kids can figure that out. All right, well, the bases are triangles, and the faces are rectangles. If I was going to name this, it's not a pyramid. It has 2 parallel bases. It's a triangular, because that's the base, prism. Okay? The next thing you'll do in your homework is to say if something is a polyhedron or not. If something is not a polyhedron, that's because it has a circle. Okay, so look at these. Are those polyhedrons or not? And then name it. Well, hopefully you said not. Neither of them are polyhedrons because they have circles on them. This one is a cylinder, if you name it, and this one is a cone. Okay, so that's how you name figures. Let's just pop in and look at our homework. Okay, we've got a book page here. And you're going to start out where you identify the bases and the faces, just like we did just now. So you put B and then name what the base is. There's one base, it's down here. What's that shape called? And then the faces, what shape are those? Then name it. So you'll have 3 answers. Okay, this one has 1 base and it comes to a point. This one has 2 bases and it's tipped over on its side. Okay, this one has 2 bases, and name the faces and name these figures. Okay, where it says see example 2, it says classify this figure as polyhedron or not. Then name it. Okay, if it's not a polyhedron, it's because there's a circle on it or it's circular. The only one we didn't talk about today is this one that looks like a basketball. That one is called a sphere, and that is not a polyhedron. Okay, and then when you go down and do the rest of these up to, I think we went up to number 12, it's the same thing. You start off with saying what the base shape is, what is the face shape, and then name the figure. Okay, then after that you have a lesson check. Okay, that's it. Good luck. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully Nathan's feeling better. Goodbye.